Okay, welcome back to game 2. Here, this is actually not the actual tournament game 2. This is a casual game. I forgot to press record during the actual game. Classic mistake. First time YouTuber mistake. Anyway, what happened during the actual game was I went against Zoro, Green Zoro. I went first, but I missed my 8 cost RAM because I only played 3 as explained in the previous video, so yeah, it already cost me a game. Yes, so anyways, so now here I have a casual game against Red Green Smoker. Going second, the curve will be 3 cost RAM into 6 cost RAM. So yes, hit into 3 cost RAM. Very good, very good. Looking at my hand, where is the 6 cost RAM? Hello, it's not here. Bringing back the deck list. See, I only played 2. GG. What was I thinking? Definitely putting that back up to 4. Okay, anyways. Here we are employing the strategy of eat early and gut when you are higher base power. So that's the second playstyle of Roger that I was mentioning in game 1. So it's more effective here because opponent cannot actually pudding me. So you can be a little bit greedy with our hand size. So yeah, 6 active Dawn turn. No 6 cost RAM, which is a little bit of an L. Now in the previous game I said that Roger rarely goes chase bot swing side because in the late game you will actually out trade him because your leader is big. But here I actually decide to go swing side because I'm actually low on life count. Plus my leader does not go to 7k distance. So clearing his bodies will relieve a little bit of pressure onto my life. So yeah, here we are searching for big bodies. Katakuri Bond Clay Divine Departure Rayleigh Blocker. Okay, there is an argument to be made for taking the Divine Departure here, but I actually have another one in my hand, so I think the option to play down blocker is okay. So next time if we are really dying, we can play the blocker, but 8k to leader is a 4k guard. This is a banish hit, so we definitely would want to guard. 5k leader. I think we'll guard this one also, yes. Preserve 2 lives. Going down to 1 is a little bit dangerous. So looking at our hand here, we have Rayleigh and Roger as big bodies. But next time we still have to attach 1 to leader, so the only option will be Rayleigh. And okay, opponent plays Blocker Law. Smoker has not seen much play since they introduced Blocker Law, so this is actually the first time I've seen Blocker Law being played in this Red Green Smoker deck. It's actually pretty strong. The tempo it gives is quite good, plus it's a blocker itself. Okay, opponent passes turn. Okay, now is 1 attached to leader, so 9 active. Okay, so now that my leader is 7k, we are not looking to trade for his bot anymore. So Yes, ignore bot and we go face. $6k again. Okay, this will minus my leader by 2000 power, so my leader will be 6k. So the play here is just I only have one play, which is Rayleigh. Yes, yes. Stop pretending to think. Yes, really. Okay, that is a 3k body buffed by leader, so thinking about whether to hit side or not, but of course decides against it. No point swinging side at this point. Leader is already 7k. And plus the blocker is not going to be very useful once I activate my 10 rush Roger. So we leave it on the board and we go face. Okay, here actually it's not we are not in a very good spot because opponent has 2 blockers. If he can play around my 10 rush Roger, it will be quite hard to break through his defenses to push him to 0. So either I eat to 0 or I push him to 0. So considering the fact that he probably won't let me hit him to 0, I am looking to eat to 0 myself. So if the opponent can successfully play around by not hitting me to 0, I will have a pretty hard time finishing this game, and I'll probably run out of resources before I can end the game. So it's not looking very good. So there is an argument to make to eat this banish hit so that I'm closer to 0, but that will bring me down to 1 life, and it is not the most comfortable situation to be in, but here I got because I am scared. But actually eating down to 1 life there and saving the 4k counter in my hand to bait him to hit me to 0 is an actual play. I think it might be better than the guarding play. Okay, here he's blockering up, so GG's. I'm already running out of resources. My 10 Roger is not active. I might die the next turn. Okay, so now this is a pretty tough spot to be in. So we are definitely trying to live one more turn and push opponent to 0 or eat to 0, or he hits with his blocker. We can either throw the 2k or eat 1 life, but if we throw the 2k, we have no more counters in our hand apart from the divine departure, so not having counters in his hand is not very good because we have to eat like 1k. So yeah, no choice, we have to eat this hit. Okay, now we are down to 1 life. The goal is to hit opponent to 0 or to eat to 0 and survive 1 turn. Okay, minus 2k to leader. Leader is 5. The play, I can either play another rush Rayleigh, the 10 Roger, or double blocker. And I opted to play double blocker because, wow, actually this Rayleigh does come in pretty clutch to help me live 1 more turn. So yes, each Rayleigh is +1 plus a blocker on board. So yes, the game plan now is to eat to 0 life and not die. If opponent can play around that, I will slowly run out of resources and probably die. But it's not easy to, hit me, pressure my hand cards, and not give me my last life. Okay, here it looks like he's just going for lethal here. We see a 9k to leader. There's a 3k counter. Counter out because scared. If I had enough guard, I will just eat this and bait his final hit so that my Roger is alive. Active, sorry. My Roger is active. Okay, here scared guard but take back and no guard. Cause his biggest hit here is 11 and I have how much counter in my hand? Let's see. Okay, 1k, 1k, 2k. I have 11 exactly. If this card is not is a no counter, he can all in me and I'll lose. But I think it's worth the risk here to activate my blocker. If not, I'll slowly to activate my Roger here, which is what I did lah. I took the life, risking opponent lethal so that my Roger is active. But opponent doesn't know that lah. So actually I could be bluffing that I have. But yes, my last life was a 1k counter, enough to gut if he all ins. And now opponent realized that he's dead if I have Roger. So he's pressured to go for game here. And just nice enough guard to gut everything and leave the Roger in my hand. So a little bit of luck on my side. And that should be the game. Okay, opponent is searching for counters to try to gut for my last turn. I think he's playing for the chance that I do not have the 10 cost Roger, which is fair. I mean, he doesn't know if I actually have it. Well, it's GG's. So current score is 1-1. Let's see you in game 3.